Well, happy sham-iversary, y'all. Yeah, 1 year removed from last January 6th when our nation's least and dimmest converged on the Capitol for a day that will live in sore loser infamy. Wonder how they're celebrating the occasion. Just every January 6th from here on out, troglodytes nationwide get together near somebody's basement dressed up in their best mall ninja gear and push each other down the goddamn stairs in the name of impotent rage, something like that. Maybe put on a little Lee Greenwood party ain't over till somebody goes into diabetic shock. Am I right? Pathetic. Now, of course, the Back the Blue Stand Your Ground crowd are spending today hollering about Ashley Babbitt without a hint of self-awareness. I say it all the time. These people are immune to irony. Never again listen to them refer to black people as looters or Muslims as terrorists without thinking of the 6th of January and telling them to kiss your ass. It's becoming more apparent that almost no one wanted them there that day. We've heard people from the uppermost reaches of the conservative power structure basically admit that they wanted a coup, just, a peaceful one. Now, of course, if you ask them, they would say, oh, no, we didn't want a coup. We just wanted to, unilaterally disregard the results of a democratic election in an effort to illegally maintain power for our outgoing regime. That's all. And we would have got away with it, too, if not for those meddling, math-hating mayonnaise people. Nobody wants y'all around, with perhaps the exception of Donald Trump, who we now know is watching the events unfold on TV the way that New York Jets fans watch football games, just sitting there thinking, I realize all they ever do is lose, but I think they got this one. Surprise, they still suck. Because unless you're talking about a tattoo of a bald eagle perched on the statue of a slave owner, these people are not good at getting things done, okay? I'm not trying to be dismissive of the events of that day. It is of the utmost importance, not only that they are held accountable, but also much, much more importantly, the aforementioned power brokers at the top. The DOJ's made over 700 arrests so far, none of which were working in the halls of Congress or the White House on that day, and so it is not nearly enough. I can live with the fact that it's taken over a calendar year already, as long as eventually they bust out the metaphorical guillotine and we see some immaculately coiffured heads roll over this thing. I know that dishing out consequences to the rich and powerful is not generally something we do in this country, but this has to be the exception. The stakes are too high. It's not hyperbole to say that literally everything is on the line, because if they are not held accountable for what happened that day, it will happen again and again after that. And according to the blind squirrel doctrine, eventually these dipshits might actually get it right. And that cannot happen. So we gotta let the people running the show right now know that fucking wrist slaps and fall guys ain't gonna cut it. Make them pay. Love y'all.